Hey, I'm country music artist Paul Bogart, and this is Scenes. It was all just kind of intertwined because we grew up on a small ranch, and I mean, you know where Oologah's at. There's not a lot going on in Oologah, Oklahoma. It's wide open spaces and flat, and it's ranch country. And we had a small ranch that I grew up on there, and so that lifestyle was all. That's how we grew up. That's how us three kids grew up. But then Mom, she played the piano at the church house, and so that was all a part of it. Music. I mean, my siblings and I were learning to sing harmony when we were just babies. So I don't know how to answer it necessarily, but probably a both and maybe. Well, I think as far as an appeal to classic country, I think it is a part of my upbringing. It's a part of who I am, because I still do the rodeo thing. I team rope and rope calves, and I've been horseback this week, and it's still just a hobby. I mean, at this point in life, it's a hobby, the rodeo deal. But music is obviously the way I make my living. But it goes hand in hand with that lifestyle as far as a more traditional country music. And nothing against the newer, poppy or country. I totally respect those guys for making their livings that way. But maybe I'm just a little more, be it traditional or be it an old soul. I don't know. I mean, it seems like everybody in town has a Garth story. That guy is such a wild, incredible human being. He's just he's been very helpful and encouraging to me, as well as lots of other people in town. When I was in college, I had done this. I went to Connors State College for 2 years. It's a junior college, and I rodeoed for them. And then I went to Rogers State University, which is in Claremore, Oklahoma. And while I was going to school, I was rodeoing and doing, I was competing in college rodeos. That's what was paying for college. And then the weekends that I wasn't rodeoing, I was trying to book shows, and I actually did a little college project CD in a studio in Muskogee, Oklahoma. And I guess Garth got his hands on. Somebody had given him that CD. It wasn't good. Everybody has a first, and and mine stunk just like everybody else's, I'm sure. I guess he got his hands on that, but we did a hometown concert in Oologah, Oklahoma. And we put flyers up all over these little establishments, and he just so happened to go in and eat breakfast at this place. We hung a flyer up, and for more information, you can call this number, which was my parents' home phone number, small town Oklahoma. So he had one of his guys call for more information number, and they said, "Hey, I'm Floyd. I work for Garth, and I was home for the summer. Like, would you? He wants to meet you. Would you come? Would you have time to do that?" And I'm like, "This is a prank call." So anyway, I told him I was busy this summer, and I'd have to check my schedule. And then he called back the next week and was like, "Have you checked your schedule?" I'm like, "Are you serious? This is real?" So sure enough, he came the next day and picked me up, and we went to Garth's place, and I met him. And since then, he has been an encouragement to me. I've been able to actually songwrite with him, and sang on a Chris Ledoux tribute song he put out years ago. But what a guy. Holy smokes. Just a fabulous human. What I want them to take away from my music is authenticity. If there's one word that I can say is authenticity, because I feel like I do know their lifestyle, because it's my lifestyle. And if they are a quote, market for me or a niche for me, I don't necessarily feel like that per se. I just feel like I'm playing the music that there's a certain group of folks that they know what I'm talking about, and I'm singing their song, singing their lifestyle. So, but hopefully when they hear my music, they'll know that it's like, that guy. He's legit. He's the real. He knows what we're about.